Bro, clarity is power. Once you know what you want, write it down, you map it out, and you create a plan on how to get it or how to get there, pretty much become unstoppable. I think the biggest issue that people deal with on a day-to-day basis and just with their lives in general and why they're unhappy is simply because they don't know what they want. I remember, it's probably a year ago, literally almost exactly a year ago, I was hanging out with an internet buddy of mine, and he's found great success in the last couple of years. And we were just sitting down at his house and having a chat, and he asked me just straight up, what are your goals for the year? And bro, I felt so fucking embarrassed because I didn't know what my goals were. Here I had someone that, in a way, like I look up to what he's been able to achieve, what he's been able to attain. He's asking me, what are your fucking goals for the year? And I kind of just like made up some shit on the fly. But then afterwards, I kind of just went home and I wondered, I told myself like, oh, okay, I get it. That's why he's doing the things that he's doing. And that's why I plateaued. And it wasn't until I figured out like, dude, write your shit down. I think there's literally a verse in the Bible that says something about writing it down and make it plain. I don't know, I heard Steve Harvey say it. You can literally ask life what you want from it. But if you don't know what you want, how's life gonna start working in your favor to help you get that thing? Good shit just doesn't happen to people. It's not random. It's intentional. Because once you actually set out a plan or a vision on what you want and what you demand from life, your entire purpose, your entire existence revolves around finding the said opportunities or bits of knowledge or the people that you need in order to achieve it. But without that, how do you know what to look for? How do you know what to learn? How do you know what information to seek out? It's just all random. And sure, I think at least initially it's tough because you don't really know what you want, right? Kind of just have to wing it, figure it out little by little. But over time, you start stringing together some interests, right? And based off of those interests, you can actually figure out, okay, this is what I want, this is what I value, this is what I'm good at, this is what I believe I could contribute to society. But without that, how on earth are you gonna get there? So if I can leave you with one thing, it's a pretty short one, it's just that clarity is power. Write down what you want, and if you don't know what you want, be curious. Curiosity is gonna lead you to try new things, express your interests. It's actually funny, I remember one time my mentor, he asked me one day, he's like, hey, do you know where the word curiosity comes from? And I'm like, nope. It actually comes from the Latin root word care, which means to care. And I was like, oh, that's pretty interesting. I guess that makes sense. I can see that. And ever since then, it's kind of like put things into perspective, because whenever I have a natural curiosity for pretty much anything, right? If it's content, if it's business, if it's relationships, just anything, it's because you care. So follow your curiosity. If you're at a point where you don't necessarily know what you want, and when you do know what you want, write that shit down, map it out on Miro, FigJam, on your iPad, doesn't matter where, on a piece of paper, don't get fancy with it. And just reverse engineer that thing. The rest comes with time, patience, and consistency, but without a plan, without a vision, you're never gonna get to where you wanna be. Anyways, that's pretty much it. Peace.